Hello, guys. Um, I want to talk about respect. And the reason I want to talk about it is because I think that my personal view on respect is somewhat or more so a lot different from society's view on respect, or society in general. Not everyone, but society in large. Because I have a very strong set of beliefs. I have a core set of beliefs that I try to stick by. You know, I view them as essentially the very foundation of who I am as a human being. And basically, I believe that behavior should be reciprocated. If you treat me a certain way, I'll treat you a certain way. I will respond accordingly to how you're treating me. If you're a nice person, it doesn't matter, what's going on in my day, I will try to suck it up and be nice in return because I know you have no effect on what's going on in my day. Um, so yeah, and that really ties into my view on respect. If you give me respect, I'll give you respect. And I stick by that. And I will make very few exceptions. There will be very few situations where I will be disrespected and I will respond respectfully and polite and with politeness. So if I make an exception, that's a pretty big deal pertaining to me. There's a pretty good reason as to why. But usually I'll respond accordingly. And I feel that society doesn't necessarily view respect that way. Society views respect in the sense that they give respect to people based on um, monetary value or what they possess, what kind of materialistic objects they possess, their wealth, their accomplishments, which is fine. It's fine to give someone respect for their accomplishments, because they worked hard for it. Most people have worked hard for it, so they should get some kind of spotlight, some kind of attention for their hard work. But we shouldn't overlook the person in question. We shouldn't overlook their potential character flaws just because they've accomplished a lot. Because you can be um, a very successful surgeon, but you can be an asshole who goes home and beats his wife. Should that person be given respect? Or maybe, you know, someone like Donald Trump, who constantly accuses Obama of being, an illegal citizen or whatever, should someone like that be given respect just because they have a lot of money? That's my point. In society, people, they tend to just give respect to people not based upon their character, who they are as a person, but based upon what they have. And I don't think that is I don't think it's a very humanistic way of giving respect. I would respect someone who's a janitor more than someone who is a wealthy businessman on Wall Street if I can see that the person who's a janitor is a much better human being. They are much more likely to go out and do selfless things, selfless acts for other people, and they were more likely to give me respect as well. you know, and that's really what it comes down to in the end. We should give respect to people who give us respect. Obviously, there are exceptions if the person is obviously like a serial killer or something, or a piece of shit. Just for lack of a better description, if they're like a piece of shit, then you probably shouldn't give them respect because of the things that they've done. But in general, I'm saying in general, for the average person, they give you respect, you should give them respect back. The golden rule, treat others the way you want to be treated. And I feel like a lot of people just don't follow that these days. Everyone's just focused on themselves. And it's okay to focus on yourself more than other people to an extent because you are running your life. But don't forget, don't completely brush off someone's attempt to be nice to you. Because I work with people, I interact with hundreds of people a day. and some of them give me respect and some of them don't, and I act accordingly. If they act like an asshole, then I act like an asshole back. I'm not a fake person. I'm not gonna sit there and put on a fake smile and kiss your ass. You know, if you don't give me respect, then I'm not gonna be a nice person to you. It's really that simple. I follow treat others the way you want to be treated, and of course they do say that positivity and kindness and generosity is contagious. So maybe I'm, as a person, maybe I have the wrong philosophical view, but this is just my personal belief. I have a set of core beliefs that I stick by, and I feel like that's all that I really have at the end of the day. That's what's going to carry with me for the rest of my life. Not money, not objects, materialistic objects. My core values, who I am as a person, that's going to be part of me forever. Other things are fleeting. So yeah, I think that respect is something that if you want to get respect, you have to give people respect.